Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Green. We're doing another read through the Bible in 1 year, day 23, Exodus 20 through 22. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video and also comment. Even if something like hi, thumbs up, thank you. It helps with the algorithm. Remember, I'm dyslexic and I stutter, so sometimes when I say big words, I get tripped up. Just bear with me. And here we go. Exodus chapter 20. And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which has brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work. But on the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughters, nor thy manservants, nor their maidservants, nor their cattle, nor their stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord had made heaven, the earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested on the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his maidservant, or his maidservant, nor his ox or his ass, or anything that is in thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said to the people, Fear not, for God has come to prove you, and he that ye fear may be before your faces, that he yet sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near to the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou say unto the children of Israel, You have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. You shall not make with me gods of silver, nor shall you make with thee gods of gold. An altar of the earth shall thou make unto me, and shall sacrifice thereon unto burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen, in all places which I record my name. I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou makest an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for thou lifted thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shall thou go up by the steps to mine altar, and thy nakedness be not discovered therein. Exodus chapter 21. Now these are the judgments which thou hast set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years shall he serve, and in the seventh he shall go free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself, and if you are married, then his wife shall go with him. If his master has given him a wife, and she has borne him sons or daughters, the wife of their children shall be her master, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him into the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with it all, and he shall serve him forever. And if a man sells his daughter to be a maidservant, he shall not go out of the manservant's due. If she pleases not her master, who has betrothed her to himself, then he shall let her be redeemed to sell her into a strange nation. He shall have no power, seeing he has dealt deceitfully with her. And if he has betrothed her to his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. And if he takes him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And if he do these things through her, then she shall go out free without money. And he that smiteth a man so that he die shall surely be put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but God delivered him to his hand, then I will appoint thee a place where he shall set free. But if a man comes presumptuously against his neighbor, to slay with guile, or to take him from mine altar, that he may die. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that curses his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And if men strive together, for one smite one another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, if he rises again and walk abroad on his staff, then shall he that smote him be quiet. Only shall he pray for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. And if a man smiteth his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hands, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, if he continues thereto, he shall not be punished, for he is money. If man strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall surely be punished according to the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay the judges determine. And if any mischief follow, then he shall give for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smiteth the eye of his servant, or the eye of his maid, that he perish, he shall set him free from his eye's sake. And if a smite out of his manservant's tooth or his maidservant's tooth, it shall get him go free for his tooth's sake. If an ox gore a man or a woman, that he may die, then the ox shall be surely stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. But the ox but if the ox were wont to push with his horn of the time past, and it has been testified to his owner, and he has not kept him in, but he has killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and the owner also shall be put to death. If there be laid on him a sum of money, and that shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him, whether he had a goat or son, or a goat or daughter, according to the judgment shall it be done unto him. The ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their maid 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. If a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good, and keep the money to the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurt another, that he dies, then he shall sell the live ox, and divide the money of it, and the dead ox also he shall divide. Or if he known that the ox has used his push time past, and the owner has not kept him in, he shall surely pay for an ox, and the dead shall be his own. Exodus chapter 22. If a man steal an ox or a sheep, and kill it, or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox, and 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief be found breaking up and smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. If the sun be rising upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he shall make a full restitution, for he has nothing that he shall be sold for his theft. If the thief be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, or he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, it shall field in another man's field, or the best of his own field, and the best of his own vineyard shall he make restitution. If a fire break out and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn or the stacking corn in the field be consumed therein, he kindled with fire shall surely make restitution. If a man delivered unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought to the judges to see whether he had put his hand into his neighbor's goods. For all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, or for ass, or sheep, or for raiment, or any manner of lost thing, which another challenges to be his, this causes that both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double to his neighbor. If a man delivers his neighbor an ox, an ass, or an ox, or a sheep, or a beast, or keep it and it die, or be hurt, or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he shall put his hand on his neighbor's goods, and the owner of that shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. And if it be torn in pieces, let him bring it for a witness, and he shall not make good which that was torn. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or die, the owner therefore being not with it shall surely be make it good. But if the owner there be with it, he shall not make it good, or it be a hired thing, it came for his hire. And if a man entices a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. And if her father Eli refused to pay to give her to him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sacrifices unto any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry out to me, I will surely hear their cry. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an insurer, neither shalt thou allow upon him a usury. If thou take all the neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver him to me by that the sun goeth down. For that is covering only, that is raiment for his skin, wherefore he shall sleep. And it shall come to pass, when he crieth unto me, that I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the rulers of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of the ripe fruits, and the liquors of the firstborn of the sons shall give it unto me. Likewise shall I do with thine oxen and with thy sheep. 7 days shall it be with the dam, and the 8th day thou shalt give it to me. And ye shall be holy men to me, neither shall thou eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field. You shall cast it to the dogs. Well guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the bell, like and comment. If you know somebody that might benefit from this, you can share it with them. You can also share it on social media. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen. The bottom right is going to be the Read the Bible in 1 year study. The top left is going to be a playlist that I think is going to benefit you. And then the bottom left is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have yourself a great day.